introduce yourself.
Well, hi, I'm Raven. Hello, if you need to know the last name. I don't really know what else
A little bit, something unique about yourself. What makes you different? What makes you so special?
I'm weird. I accept my weirdness. Not a lot of people do that.
Okay.
I've lived in overseas, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Plan to always live overseas.
Where in overseas have you been?
I've been to Morocco. I lived in the UAE.
Okay.
If you don't know what that is, Dubai, because everybody knows Dubai. I've been to Japan, which is awesome. Now I'm going back to Japan. Been to Korea. Here we are. But I'm hoping to travel more. But first, I gotta get over my travel shyness.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you're in the Air Force, right?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been in the Air Force?
About I'll say 4 years now.
4 years. Okay. What is your experience? If someone was joining the Air Force today, from your experience, what would you tell them?
Find yourself a positive, honestly, because they will throw negatives at you and keep throwing them, and you gotta find something to keep you strong. Because if you don't, it's gonna get bad.
Okay. So, what in your opinion, right? What is the best job in the Air Force?
In my opinion, honestly, services is, I won't say the best, but it's the greatest one.
Okay.
Because you can go anywhere with services, because everybody needs food. Everybody needs something.
Something.
And while you might feel dragged down at one point, there's always another job you can do, and it refreshes your mind and it refreshes you. You're like, okay. And I would say everybody says it. Wait till you get deployed because you really see that you are needed.
Needed, of course. Okay. So, what is your job right now?
Well, I'm services.
Services. Can you explain what services is to someone who doesn't know what services is in the Air Force?
Okay, so services is 6 different jobs within one job title. So you can be a cook, you can work at the gym, you can work at lodging, hotels. You can be readiness, which is pretty much you're kind of over everybody on the base, trying everybody in your squadron, trying to get them ready to deploy and things like that. Protocol I've never really done. But mortuary is the one that not everybody seems to want, but it's a special duty to do, and you're dealing with
Dead people.
Dead people.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Okay. And which base did you come from?
I came from Kadena, Okinawa, Japan, which was amazing. I suggest everybody gets out and overseas and things like that and see something different. Loved it. The island is beautiful.
Did you like the culture in Japan? Was it so different from the American setting that
it
you're used to?
It is, because and you can look this up anywhere, but Japanese people are so kind and so helpful. And I'm not gonna say everybody, but I feel the younger generation, the millennials and everything, are more kind and more outgoing and more wanting to know different people and their different experiences.
Okay. And what is one thing that you've done in Japan that brings you a lot of good memories? You can look back and say it was worth it being in Japan.
For many years, I've always been a homebody.
Okay.
And I got to Japan, I got myself a car, and I, for the first time, went hiking, and I got out into the wilderness, and I made really good friends that at the drop of the hat we could all go to the beach, and no one's worried about this or that or anything else.
So the beach is right there.
The beach, literally, it's an island. You can drive 5 minutes one way and you will hit a beach.
You will hit a beach.
You will hit a beach.
What is the weather like out there? Is it cold? Is it sunny?
It's rainy. It's tropical. It's a tropical island. It's always sunny.
For the most part.
For the most part.
Okay.
The only thing you gotta really worry about is typhoons,
Okay.
which are between July and November.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
But it
Alright.
don't get cold.
Cool. So which base are you stationed at currently, and how do you compare it to Japan?
I'm at Osan, Korea, or Republic of Korea.
South or north?
South. Who in the north? Who in the north?
I just want to make sure. Okay.
In the north. You spy.
Yeah.
Compared here to Japan, I'm gonna say I prefer Japan because I miss my car so much.
Okay.
But here, like, there's similarities between the two of them because they're both within the Pacific. Like, there's still typhoons.
Yeah.
Like, you still got your Asian culture, but it's different Asian cultures, but it's still an Asian culture of a kind. There's not many restrictions between here and there because, like, we still have curfew. You still gotta be somewhere, but you can still go out and do things and, like, there are the mountains and there's, like, different things to do.
Okay, so would you say Japanese are more nicer as a people than Koreans are?
Yes, honestly.
Okay. What is it about Koreans that just makes you be like, nah, not for me? What is it about them?
About them, it's just like everybody's gonna stare.
Okay.
But Japanese people will come up to you. They'll come up to you and be like, "Hi," and introduce themselves if they want to get to know you. Koreans, they'll just stare and they'll point and they'll whisper and they'll laugh, and you're just like,
what is going on?
I'm a person too.
Yeah.
Just because I'm different from you.
Different. Okay. It's cool. So what is your next base? What's your next assignment?
Well, back to Japan. I'm going to Misawa this time.
Misawa. What is the difference between the first base that you left and the one that you're going to?
So the only difference is that Okinawa is its own little island, and Japan is like the mainland.
Okay.
Everybody will say mainland. And Misawa is further up north, so it gets colder. It gets snow and things like that. While Okinawa, it snows. It's a miracle. It hasn't. I don't think it hasn't snowed in the last like 100 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it's just like kind of the way there's Hawaii and then the main U.S. land?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Is the space like, is it so far to travel from the mainland to the, like Okinawa?
It's about a good, like, 2-hour flight.
2-hour flight.
I can't tell you by boat. I think there's about, I want to say about 35,000 miles between the two of them. While they seem close, but they're really far away.
Far. Okay. And so if your younger brother or sister was joining the military today, first of all, what branch would you advise them to join?
I would say the Air Force.
Okay. What is it about the other branches that?
I would say Air Force because I love the Air Force. You can join any branch you want. Just Navy, like I've been around the Army, the Navy, and everything like that.
Yeah.
You gotta be. While they tell you to be resilient in the Air Force, you really gotta be resilient in the Marines.
Yeah.
Because they will shit on you and tell you that they're shitting on you. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know.
That's good. That's good.
From the Navy's point of view,
Yeah.
you better have a strong liver. Because they are very tired from their job and they're always drinking. You think Marines drink, Navy drink more.
Navy drink more?
Maybe Navy
Oh.
drink more.
Wow.
And you would think it'd be Marines because they're getting shit on.
Yeah.
But with the and then the Army.
No one goes to the Army.
Nobody
these
goes
days.
to the Army unless like they got knocked out of everything else.
Everything.
Honestly, I'm sorry.
So the Army is like, if everything else doesn't work, then you fall back to the Army.
Pretty much.
Okay.
The only thing about Marines I will say is that once a Marine, always a Marine, and they always have each other's back. It doesn't matter if you know the person or not. They always have your back. They are a family.
A family.
Yes.
So what about the Coast Guard? Is this something that?
What is the Coast Guard? I'm sorry. I know it exists, but I've never met anyone in the Coast Guard. I've never really heard about the Coast Guard, except that Coast Guard is not a branch.
Oh my god. So what do you think about this Space Force thing that
What Space Force? Where are we going?
Do you think it's gonna happen or no?
No,
It's not gonna happen.
I don't think if the Space Force happened. I'm like, who are we fighting? And this Independence Day, where are the aliens?
Yes,
Are they
yeah.
already among us? Like, what's going on
What's
here?
going on?
Because the Space Force, we just gonna be out there floating like, damn.
We are deployed into space.
Pretty much.
Wow. Okay, so it's been nice talking to you. I enjoyed having you on my channel. Again, it is Black Lens. You guys should like and subscribe. Comment down if you have any questions that you'd like me to ask in my next video. I'll be willing to. And do you have a page or anything
I
there?
do not. I don't have anything.
No,
Unfortunately,
nothing.
I'm just
She's just low Raven. Okay. Yeah, and that's been it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.